Congrats on the new bike. That first ride feels like freedom. But new bikes are fragile in ways you don't expect. Tiny smells, strange sounds, and a few simple mistakes can turn a perfect weekend ride into a costly headache. In this video, I'll walk you through 9 things every new owner should know, little surprises that most dealers don't mention, and then we'll cover the accessories that actually keep your bike safe, clean, and usable every day. Stick around, one of these tips will likely save you money and one accessory will make your life way easier. Let's get into it. New owner, here's what you need to know. Smoke! Don't panic, it's either cold start water vapor or more commonly first ride burn off, as new bikes have light manufacturing oils, assembly lube, paint protectants or anti-corrosion sprays on the exhaust or radiator area that smoke a little the first few heat cycles. As they cure or burn off, it will smell like hot metal, plastic or paint or sweet waxy scent and will stop after a couple of decent rides. But if there are persistent thick white smoke from dripping coolant, blue smoke from burnt engine oil or grey-black smoke from too lean or rich mixture, then send it for warranty. Like scraping sound? Don't worry, new rotors and pads sit super tight with full thickness sitting only fractions of a millimeter apart. After 100 to 300 km of easy stops, it will bed in and go silent. There are holes in my rim. No, it's not a defect, but carefully engineered to reduce weight, unsprung mass, improve heat dissipation, and for easy maintenance and inspection. Both rear and front hub has it. My tires looking silky smooth. Will it grip? Don't worry, they're a bit slippery at first because of the mold release layer. Ride gently for the first 100 to 200 km to let them grip up properly. User manual has model in model. I'm confused. That's factory model codes for different variants. You can find yours on the sticker under the tail panel. Battery reading? What's that? Let me make it simple. When you turn on your key without starting the engine, 12.8 to 13 volts is full bad. Anything below it, charge it. But if it's below 12 volts, then your battery is deteriorating. When your engine's running, 13 to 14.9 volts is healthy, but above 15 volts, that's overcharged, regulator fault. And when you turn on all lights and accessories when the engine's running, above 13 volts is normal, but below 13 volts is not really charging. Below 12.5 volts, the battery isn't keeping up with the load. Let me make it even simpler. 3 things only. Above 15 volts when cruising, overcharged. Fix it. Below 13 volts when cruising, not charging properly. Check it. Below 12 volts when the engine is off but key is on. Replace the battery. Pro tips. For accurate battery reading, use multimeter. If using lithium, above 14.8 charge is too high. If riding and voltage is low, check stator AC output and rectifier and regulator. Newbies, don't use metal keychains or attach multiple keys. It swings around while you ride and leaves circular scratches. Lots of cheap paddock online, I'll get one. Yeah, but that's for light bikes under 150 kg. That's why you see new owners frustrated when it snaps and their big bikes fall over. Spend a bit more and get a proper 300 kg and above rated stand. Solid, safe and reliable. Paddock scare you? Park by a wall, side stand down. If you mess up, your bike's safe. The wall and side stand suffers. And now, all about accessories. This is a brand new exhaust. It looks like that and it will rust over time. You can apply high heat coating to protect exhaust pipe from corrosion and rust. It enhances appearance and lifespan and makes maintenance easier. By retaining exhaust heat, it improves scavenging so gases flow faster, giving a slight 1 to 3% performance boost while protecting nearby components. 450 NK come ready with a threaded bobbin hole. Just remove the rubber and keep it, then use bobbins the size of M10 x 1.25. As you can see, the bobbin has a rubber O-ring at the bottom for snug fit and to reduce vibration, and also a black spacer so that it comes out a bit more from the nut on the left. Screw in by hand, followed by using the Allen key to tighten. Make sure the logo is at the position of your preference before finally locking it. Once done, you can use paddock with bobbin holder. It allows for storing bike upright so you can easily clean and lube the chain. These are axle sliders, short ones for the front and long ones for the back. You do not need to remove the original nut for both front and back. There's a hole in the middle. What you need to do is to slide in the axle slider, use a tool to hold the nut in place. On the other end, use your hand to put in the cap, followed by the washer and the nut, then use a tool to secure it. Make sure the logo is at the position of your preference before locking it. If you're using bobbin paddock, I recommend not to put the rear axle slider because you'll face difficulty for the paddock to lock in the bobbin. For the front axle slider, follow the same process. The front axle slider protects your front forks, axle and valuable calipers from damage during a slide or fall. A small lightweight upgrade that saves you big. If you still want to use rear axle slider with paddock, you can get the one-sided one, flat on one side and rubber on one side. These are decals, come with adhesion promoter. Clean the surface followed by applying this and sticking on the decal. If some parts come loose, apply it again, wait for it to dry, then stick it. It enhances look while protecting paint from scratches and sun fade. These are frame sliders, align it to the curves of the frame. Start by holding the back piece with your fingers, followed by screwing in the front piece. Then after that install the body and then screw in the cap. Having the rubber facing front is standard and nice, but the iron may come in contact with your leg. Another way is to have the rubber facing back or facing downwards like you see here. It's armor for your bike. They take a hit so your engine frame and bodywork don't. A simple upgrade that can save you from costly repairs. This is the exhaust slider. Take off the top rubber first, followed by installing it to the screw point here. You need tools on both sides to loosen the nut and tighten the installed piece. Align the logo to your preference, followed by tightening the center nut and screwing back the top rubber. This protects your exhaust and heat shield if the bike tips over or slides. 13 cm length is sufficient. This is the tail splash guard. Remove the original screws from the tail, followed by installing this from the bottom and using the screws that they provide. This reduces mud, dirt and water spray while protecting rear components and the rider's back, giving your bike a sporty, more aerodynamic finish. This is a side stand and larger. The base is slightly bigger than the original. Secure your bike on the paddock so you can install it easily. It protects the original stand from scratches and rust, prevents sinking into soft ground like grass or sand, and keeps your bike stable and secure when parked, all with a stylish and premium finish. This is the master cylinder cover made of durable black suede material. Just slip on from the top. It absorbs corrosive brake fluid that seep out the breather hole, which damages paint, plastic and metal surfaces. It also protects against UV that degrades fluid and minimizes vibration foaming. Screen protector for your TFT display. Go for the film type, which is more common and readily available. Some sell the film on a large piece of plastic. Don't go for that. Go for the exact cutout like you see here with the proper labeling 1 and 2. This will allow you to place directly on the display to measure the excess and trim it off because the curved area will not stick. Once done, remove the film rear plastic, spray water mist on the display and films, align it, stick, and then use squeegee to push out the air, then remove the front plastic. Let it dry and you're done. It keeps your screen crystal clear and scratch free, shielding it from UV, heat and everyday wear, ensuring your display stays sharp and easy to read. Keychain, no metal. Remember the tips earlier? Use sweat leather or fabric so you don't leave your key and it's easier to grab with gloves. Radiator guard for radiator fins protection. There's so many choices for you by third-party manufacturers. But do you know it affects airflow differently? Check this out. Without any guard, 100% airflow. Manufacturer's own guard, 35 to 45%. First picture, perforated circular mesh, 24 to 32%. Second middle picture, fine square mesh, 20 to 27%. And the last stylized silver mask plate, only 3%. So go for the manufacturer's original radiator guard as there's R&D behind it for maximum airflow close to 50%. And the balance trade-off is that it protects your radiator fins from stone and debris, preventing costly damage. Manufacturer's own version offers a perfect fit, factory-tested airflow, corrosion resistance, and warranty protection, unlike some third-party guards that restrict airflow. Ride with confidence, not overheating worries. Aero pillion bag provides storage when there's none under the seat. Straps on easily, carries essentials such as tire repair kit, tools, water, and keeps your pocket light while you ride. Plus, it's easy to remove and carry when you park. This is the mini aero version, not for helmet, just the essentials. The bike will still look sporty. Others won't notice the difference. Motorcycle cover is not just for outdoor parking, protects from UV, rain, but also dust, pets, and even prying eyes. A good cover keeps your ride looking fresh for years. For the finale, don't forget to accessorize yourself as well. Helmet, armor jacket, pants, glove, and boots. And off you go for your break-in ride. 0 to 500 km under 4k RPM, 500 to 1000 km under 6k RPM, and service right after. Ride safe, enjoy your new bike, new ride, new adventure.